Alright, we're continuing our playthrough. Our next character story will be Yako's, because we can't progress in Harue's and Tetsuo's right now. The only thing is, like, every time we begin someone's story, there's so much exposition at the beginning. I mean, it's not as much as there was, like, up here, but the exposition definitely is not as interesting, but it's to get through that to get to the good stuff, so I'm fine with it. Yako Sakazaki. Yako Sakazaki searches for the rite of resurrection, hoping to revive her friend, who jumped to her death. To get the information she needs, she meets with her classmate Mio Kurosuzu in their classroom at midnight to attempt using a spirit board. Okay, so yeah, Mio is the girl working with paranormal affairs and is not the girl who committed suicide. Yako Sakazaki, 12 a.m. Komagata High School. That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? Sure. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. This is gonna be hard because this conversation is just gonna be two girls, and I only have like one quote-unquote girl voice that I do for girl characters, so they're just gonna sound the same, I think. Yako Sakazaki. Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate, Michio Shiraishi, committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. Okay, so yeah, she is friends with both of them, or she was. However, she was unable to make any progress, and feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurosuzu to join her in performing a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Tsunoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is cheerful and a vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong she's easily moved to tears. She's also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys in scraps since she was a child remains unbroken, and it is a source of considerable stress for her mother. I said this in the last stream, but she looks like a character from 13 Sentinels. I don't remember the names of the characters in that game because it's been so long since I played it. She looks like... Oh, Yuki. She looks like Yuki Takamiya from 13 Sentinels. But then again, it's just girl with ponytail in Japanese school uniform, so... Okay, I don't really care about reading about the high school. Alright, let's start. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Oh, okay, here's my finger. Or my cursor. Oh, there's my finger. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Oh, I can choose Scepter of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spirit of the Spectre Board. If you have, like, dyslexia, this might be a nightmare for you. Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Wait, why did they... I mentioned this last stream, but there were a few times I've seen typos in this game. And now she's bored, I guess. Also, you didn't say what I said, Yako. I didn't tell you to say that part twice. You're a little off. Oh, because I clicked it. Oh, I clicked it twice. I see. I thought I clicked it and I was like, did it just not register that it clicked? Because I said before the cursor in this game kind of sucks, so I just thought that maybe it didn't detect it. I didn't realize it was asking me again. Huh? Just relax. I'll say it again. But also again, because I'm playing this game blind, I'm not looking for any hints or any information about the game outside of what we're seeing in the game right now, so we could talk about this stuff afterwards. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. So I have to start with O. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. But there's no O. There's no O. Okay, Spectre of the Spirit Board. But... Oh, because I clicked it twice and I didn't realize that this one changed. I see. It wasn't a typo. I just clicked the wrong thing because I thought that the menu didn't change. But she didn't say it twice. See, she says, oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. She doesn't say Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. So we're both wrong. Whatever. Besides, they would be phonetically the same out loud anyways. How does the spirit know that I'm spelling the word wrong in my head? Spectre of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Whoa, it really moved. Wow, this spirit is very responsive. It looks like we succeeded in the summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple. What is this place? What is this girl's name? What is my name? Well, what is my name? I know the answer to. I feel like this one should be better phrased. Where are we now? Which, what's my name? I think you should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what is my name? Or maybe it doesn't know. Oh. Huh? What's the matter? How strange. Your name is No. Huh? It told me no. Ah, I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Okay, what is this place? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? I have to really wait for it to spell out the whole word. At least it didn't try to spell out Komagata High School. That would have been so much longer. High school. High school, that's right. The answers don't seem to be very precise. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? What's it gonna say? No. Oh, it did say no. Huh? It said no. Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh, feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Yes. Okay. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. Fine. What's the name of the girl from across from me? Mio. That's right. Oh, that's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering. Psychic Girl, Mio Kurosuzu. Now, again, it feels like I'm playing these stories in the correct order. Because she was mentioned in Tetsuo's, but not expanded upon. Mio transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate, Yako Sakazaki, and has begun opening up to her little by little. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I thought I was making a connection, but I think I'm not right. The truth of this matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats. I like the smug look she has on her. I bet, even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. I don't know how I should feel about that. I'll ask it again. What is my name? Didn't even hesitate this time. Alright, it's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Well, let's just cut straight to the point. Maybe, you know what, maybe let's waffle. They'll probably make me choose both eventually, so let's waffle around. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, what is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're gonna ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No, let's not do this. Huh? It said no. I guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone. Ugh. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Wow! Hey, stop that! Don't make me exercise you! If that's the case, then... Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, is it a teacher at our school? Oh, thank goodness. Aw, no good, huh? Phew. Yako, cut it out already! We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. You've got a point. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, did Michio Shiraishi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Ugh! So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now's the important part. Yeah. Michio Shiraishi. Michio was a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Waragesui Street, her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. Oh, this whole time I just assumed she jumped off the school's roof, but it was a different building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point they risked overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, did Michio Shiraishi die in an accident? Said yes. So it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. So then did she slip and fall from that apartment building? Huh? She didn't. What do you mean? Michio didn't die from falling from the apartment building? No way! If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of an apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall. Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? It seems like it doesn't know the details. Then how about, oh, Spectre the Spirit Board, we want to use that rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? I wonder. Huh? What is this? Stop, I'm scared, Mio. Calm down, you can't let it go before it's over. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memories flowing into my mind. Kill them. Kill them. Those who hear the sound, kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the Curse Echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you're seen in that time. Press the Use Curse button to produce the sound. This sounds like a hard one to use. You have to make them listen to the sound for 30 seconds? And you can't be seen during it? I mean, this one and the Darkness one. The Darkness one is more like situational. This one's just like harder to pull off. Kills by fatal fall one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. Omio stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe, but she had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she all that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them, she thought. I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and okami mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breath hastened with excitement. I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils. So that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Omio's giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened even more. No, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain, as she begged for those around her to help. The music stopped in time with Omio's heart. That's horrible. Ugh. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like a thick black tar. A lot of the other curses are, now kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Like, a lot of the curses we've heard have been kind of vague about the victims, or we don't know much about them, besides the fact that they're, like, they died. But, like, this one seems to give more personal information. Like, even the last one we got, the one with the lantern, it was like, oh, this, oh no, not that one, the foot washing mansion. It was just like, oh, there's this woman, she was kind of evil, and then her foot rotted off and no one washed her feet. Like, it didn't give us much detail about her, but then here it's like, yeah, this girl was like this, she was like this is exactly what happened to her, this is exactly how the others did it to her, and then this is how she died. I feel like this one's a bit less vague than the other ones, but on the contrary, the way to make it set off is a lot more vague. Well, not vague, but like difficult. Okay, we're already on to the next part. And that means that this curse stone emits a sound? 1 week ago. And if they can't see you in the 30 seconds, that's hard, because if they hear the sound, they're gonna go looking for you, right? Oh, I'm playing. I was waiting for the cutscene to continue. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What, really? Who? I heard that Michio from Class C, right? No way, Michio? She's been acting pretty strangely lately, but I still can't believe it. You hear about suicides on the news, but for it to happen here, it's a little scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide? What, for real? That seems like kind of fishy. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like he'd peek on her when she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Oh no. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent. That's so scary. No way. I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her 3rd semester. So she offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is test scores and grades. Oh, there's this asshole. Ahem, there may be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at this moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? We all know high schoolers are great at not spreading rumors. We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly, if anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Several days later. Yako. Sorry to bug you. It's just you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. But thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? Do you know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? You know, the Luigi board, the Wicca board, the Ouija board, the Wicca board, the Ouija board. Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're into that occult stuff. You know, you got that kind of gloomy look. And also your hairpin kind of gives it away too. I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Please help me, you're my only hope. Please help me, you're my only hope. Hey, Mio. You know about the rite of resurrection, right? Yeah. It's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? She does the same, like, the pouty lips as Jun does. Aereo. Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But on the off chance it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find out if there's even the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look into it? Right, that's the thing. Michio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced it was a suicide. That can't be right, she would never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept she could have committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I've heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and her grades went down. But to say things like how sad and wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Uh-huh. I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. The thing you want to ask, is it... Yeah, I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death. And where the rite of resurrection is hidden. I see. Huh. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I could do alone. There's even the slightest chance that... Well... Okay, if that makes you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Okay then, tomorrow after dark. You know, Ouija boards at midnight in an abandoned school. Or not abandoned school, but empty school. They always work out well, right? Always. This is just information we already kind of knew. "12 a.m. When I got to high school, class 2C. Huh? Oh, are you awake, Yako? Yeah, what happened? You can't remember. Let's see, we used a spirit board, and... suddenly I heard something, like this weird voice? And then I passed out? Yes, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh. Oh, was everything okay with the spirit? Yep. It was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? Huh? In my hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. You know, all the other protagonists are very lucky they had someone around to help them, like, debrief. Like, when they got the curse ability, Yako has Mio. Tetsuo, I mean, he knew about it, so he just told Aereo. And then Haruhi had Richter. But poor Shogo had no one, because he got it after Yoko died. So he was just by himself. And I guess then Takumi came by. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place, and this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. And yet Shogo was the one who got the most done. After that, it just kept shouting, kill them. Actually, no, that's a lie. Tetsuo got a lot done too, even though we didn't even finish the story yet. I see. Thank you. Yako? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the Rite of Resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean there's a real curse? I know I said I want to use the Rite of Resurrection and bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please, calm down and listen. Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking. No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to the phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. Huh? However, modern-day developments in science and culture push for the rejection of things that can't be measured. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey Mia, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I gonna die? It's okay. I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things, it'll be alright. Again, I feel like we did the right thing by doing Tetsuo's story first, because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, because we know that Mia's working with the Department of Paranormal Affairs. But if she just started saying this and we did Yako's story first, it would have been like, huh? This is kind of weird. Not the kind of weird that invites mystery, it's more like the kind of weird that's kind of like, just weird. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. I'm so glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we learned so far and think of how to move forward. Okay. What is this curse? Am I cursed? Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. You know, you're a Jujutsu sorcerer from Jujutsu Kaisen now. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse? Do you mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the Rite of Resurrection. Normally a curse is a spell that would only be usable by onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so even normal people can use them. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected back at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. It happened right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. Feast of Shadows? Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. So someone might actually be orchestrating all this, because they cast this spell that makes it easier to manifest. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this. But who? I don't know enough to say, but it's likely it was done by someone who wants to uncover the Rite of Resurrection. I bet it was the soap company lady. Oh, thanks for calling, Kirby. This isn't something that happened naturally. I see. Okay. Yeah, so it's good we did Yako's last, because I think the reveal that someone's actually behind this is best left for later. A technique that allows one to create a field that temporarily boosts spiritual energy. In addition to amplifying the spiritual power of a particular area, it can also be used to amplify the strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. The effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the abilities of the user. It's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to amplify the power of even those not naturally gifted with spirit sense. A cursed stone's power can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects only also appear after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened. So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day. Correct. But speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Actually, Yako, you have to press the ZL button on the controller. Easy. Do you mind if I try? Do you mind if I try and almost kill you? Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. The curse stone. I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It'll probably be best for me to hold on to it, but then I feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'll be able to take it. It appears I am not one of the playable protagonists, I'm just a sidekick. Really? Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. That curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuki carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it'd be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, now I'm kind of freaked out. Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So, there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Right. Besides, my condition's really hard to use anyway, so that probably works in her favor. The mysterious voice said the curse stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name. One of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is a curse from the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible there are others who have received curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us. We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible. But Mio... Yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako. But... it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. Also, Yako, did you notice that maybe the way your curse kills people is the exact same way that she died? Are you not going to point that out? What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. It's the curse's influence on you. Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show it to me for a second? Huh? Oh, that's Mio. Is there something inside it? No, stop! Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the right of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could... I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subdue in the morning. See, the fact that when Shogo ran into Yako and she wasn't with Mio, and she said sorry Mio when she was dying, and the fact that Hideki had killed someone with his curse, and he's a teacher here, and he was at the school, I wonder if Hideki kills Mio, and that's what causes Yako to run. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Hey Monk, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Please go check out Monk the G when you get a chance. A really cool streamer, very welcoming, very handsome. Go check him out, follow him on all his social media, his Twitch, his Twitter. Say hello. Welcome in, guys, and welcome in, Maddie. You were playing some Digimon Survive. I hope you had a good time. Thanks for entrusting me with your audience. We are playing, or I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial arts. We are playing Paranormasight, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. It's a visual novel, mystery, horror, occult. Feel free to sit back and relax, or go take care of yourself after your stream. I appreciate you being here. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Monk. Hope you take care. Have a good rest. We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at the school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Uh-oh, yeah, I think exactly what I predicted is happening. Ah! Huh? What? Why'd the lights go out? Mio, are you okay? Oh, I'm in control. I was waiting for the cutscene. Hello? Mio? She's not here? What's happening? Okay, actually I'm not in control. I could just move my cursor. Where are you? Oh, now I'm in control. Is that something? Is that something? Nope. Oh. Hello? Is this the curse? Oh, hello. Huh? Oh no, what was that? Get me out of here. Mio, where are you? Yakko, I'm here. Oh, here, can you see me? Where? I can't see anything. Oh, I'm still in control. Not that way, Yakko. Behind you, I'm behind you. Turn around this way. It's pitch black. I have no idea which way I'm facing. I mean, the general rule in this game is if you don't know what to do, just spin around in circles and eventually something happens, right? There you are, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision is being limited. Right. Yako Sakazaki, 1 a.m. Inside Komagata High School. Hey, Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We may have been discovered by another curse bear. Oh. What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there, in that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well... I mean, check it out stealthily, I guess. It might be the curse bearer who used that curse echo just now. If we can see who it is, it might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. This might get me killed. Well, can you see anything? Try and get a look around. Oh. Ah! Huh? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonouchi? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A. What? Oh my, what's going on here? Ah! That bastard! He's at it again! I have to kill him. Well, see, hers is different than everyone else's, because if I press the use curse button, it's just gonna start playing music for 30 seconds. And I'll also kill Hitomi. Mio might be able to cover her ears in time. But again, we're doing pacifist, and I also feel like this is a bad idea. If I do this, I'm giving away my location. I won't let him get away with this. What? Curse, I could kill him with it. No, Yako, you can't use the curse stone. What's gotten into you? Resist it. Who's there? Someone there. This is bad. We have to go before they see us. Kohei Junouchi. Kohei is an English teacher and the homeroom teacher for Class 2C at Komagata High School. He was seen alone with Hitomi Okuda in a classroom late at night by Yako and Mio. Kohei was an honor student and top of his class back in his high school days. The apple of his parents' eyes, he was placed under immense pressure to attend a first-rate university. The family's plans came to naught, however, when the pressure caused Kohei to sink into a deep depression and fail his entrance exam. Even at the university he was able to enter, Kohei struggled to keep up with his classes, leaving him a vain but wounded young man. Kohei never aspired to be a teacher, but figured it was the least he could do with his talents. He considers the students to be beneath him, and largely looks down upon them all. Hitomi Okuda. Hitomi is a rebellious student at class... Oh, this was the student that was seeing Hajime. Hitomi is a rebellious student in Class 2A at Komagata High School. On the rare occasion when she does show up to school, she skips all her classes and spends her time hanging out on the rooftop with her fellow troublemakers. Hitomi is regarded by the teachers as one of the worst offenders among the delinquent students attending Komagata High School. Hitomi was a fairly ordinary student when she started her high school. However, trouble at home in her first year had her take a turn for the worse. She began associating with a group of delinquents from other schools, with whom she'd wander around town at night to avoid returning home. Warnings from teachers about dress code and conduct violations have fallen on deaf ears, with Hitomi going on reactionary rampages around school with her friends, breaking windows and disrupting classes. Recently, some teachers have taken to using harsher measures and even corporal punishment to correct Hitomi's behavior, but this has only served to exacerbate the animosity between Hitomi and the school. Hitomi is widely regarded as the leader of the troublemakers at Komagata High School, but the title does not mean much to her. Seems like they're not coming after us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry. Thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside me. I wonder what's gotten into me. I could barely even remember what happened. I'm really sorry. I do think it's partly the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent, though she barely shows up to school. But could Mr. Jonouchi or Hitomi really be a curse bearer? Uh-oh. Girls? I don't know, but we should be careful just in case. Yako? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance, don't look back no matter what. Huh? Why, did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine, we'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay? Okay, go! Right! Oh, she's striking the Onmyoji pose! Don't look back, don't look back! Is she gonna run to Shogo? No one's run into Shogo in their story routes yet. But she does, she's dead, so... I have to get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I go by the gym, and... What are you doing, miss? Oh, you're a new character. You shouldn't be here this late. Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Oh, isn't little Yako. Anyway, students aren't supposed to be outside playing around at night. Makoto Ashimiya. It's older smoker Kiro? No. Hey, Kieran, welcome in. Get out of here. No way. I can't believe you said that. Wait, could he be a curse bearer? Makoto is the janitor at Komagata High School. His predecessor was nearing retirement, so he began working as his replacement about 6 months ago. Makoto is popular among the students for his friendly and caring nature, going so far as to remember the names and faces of all those attending the school. He is affectionately known as Old Man Ashimiya. Although he appears to be a simple, amiable man, Makoto's occasional shrewd remarks have led to speculation among students that he may have led a far more interesting life than it seems. Whatever the truth may be, he'll be remembered as one of the 7 mysteries of Komagata High School for some time to come. Thanks for calling, Kirby. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to act out like this. Sorry, I forgot something back in the classroom. I don't like this smile of his. No sass today, huh? Realized you were in the wrong, did you? Yes. Forgot something in your classroom, huh? You're a piece of work. But you don't have nothing with you. Oh. Wait, you do? What's that in your hand? Huh? Darn the fact these uniforms don't have pockets. Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait, I can't let you walk home alone this late. Alright, wait just a little. I'll hurry and lock things up. But... I mean, in Shogo's route, she does this. Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so? Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosuzu. Ah, the transfer student. Breaking school rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever, I'll go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though. You don't know what might be there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor, yeah? I'll be right back. For her, the timeline's progressing a lot faster than the other characters. Komagata High School entrance. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look. Mio? Are you there? She's gonna find her body or something. Huh? Ah! Mio, what happened? Where'd I go wrong this time? That's my fault. It's all my fault. I left her alone with the curse bearer. Mio. I'm sorry. The truth is... So I guess the play was I should have left earlier when I had the chance. My, Kiro, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. But this was bound to happen. There is someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If so, you may choose to withhold important information from that person. Fear not, you may try as many times as you like from the event in question. One thing I do like about this game is that even though there's branching paths, it's pretty forgiving. Because, like, the storyteller, like, if you get it wrong enough times, he makes it pretty obvious. But also, you can skip straight to, like, right before the deciding moment. Like, you don't have to go through all the exposition, and all the plot-changing divergences happen at the end of one of the, like, mini episodes. So it's pretty easy to just jump back in and then make the decision. So it's not like you're banging your head against the wall trying to figure things out. Because they all know that when you play a game like this, you want to get the story, right? And if you get stuck on something, you get frustrated, and then you're not getting story, you won't want to play it anymore. So they make it pretty straightforward, but like not like straightforward, but enough that it's forgiving, that it's not frustrating to anyone, even if they were just going through this casually. Very well. I'm just thinking, like, maybe... Oh, no, I was gonna say maybe the janitor is the one with the darkness curse, but we got Hideki's stone from... Oh, wait, no, I totally forgot. Hideki is not the same person as Junoichi. Wait, but then... That doesn't make sense. Because, okay, if Hideki is the one who has the power to make things dark, right? So he's the one that Shogo encountered first. He's probably the one who darkened the lights in the classroom. But if that's Hideki, it was Junoichi who we saw with Hitomi, not Hideki. And because I keep conflating the two of them together, I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but they're not. So Hideki's also here somewhere, and Junoichi's here, and the janitor's here. And the janitor might be a curse bearer as well. But I don't know how... Do I know how Hideki's curse kills people? Because then I could figure that out by looking at Mio's body, right? So he had the ever-burning lantern. Kills by disembowelment. I don't think Mio's body was disemboweled. I don't think so. I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't think she was disemboweled. So she wasn't killed by the darkness curse. She was killed by something else. Which means it wasn't Hideki that killed her. But that's strange then, because the curse was already behind Mio when I started running, right? So if the janitor was the one who went in and killed her, because the storyteller told me to withhold information from the janitor, which means that he doesn't know that Mio's in the building right now. But then if he's a curse bearer and he saw that Yako has a curse stone, wouldn't he try to kill her? I'm just thinking aloud. So... Oh, right. Mr. Jonoichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. Was that he's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. That's so? Ah, the snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? And maybe the janitor's okay. Maybe the janitor's completely fine. Maybe he goes in and gets killed by Mr. Jonoichi as well. Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you'd know that better than anyone. Yes, you're right. "2 a.m. Komagata High School front gates." Wait, I haven't left yet? Oh, she already got outside the gates by now. Okay. So she didn't encounter Shogo this time. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. Okay, she's about to come into contact with Shogo. Oh no! That's Hideki. That's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Araishi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved with the curses. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? The thing is, does his curse stone kills people if they're in complete darkness, right? But does he need to lure them into the darkness himself? Or does the stone create darkness for him? Because it made it sound like Shogo got dragged into the building when he got enveloped in darkness. But then, when Tetsuo asked him if he used his curse stone, he said no, which means he's lying. Which means he did use it. But Tetsuo went to the conclusion that that means he killed someone. But if his stone is able to just cast darkness, maybe he used it for that and didn't finish the kill. Because that's kind of what happened to us in the classroom. Instructions unclear. It's way past the 10 minutes Mio said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get out of here before anyone sees me. Yako's home. I'm home. Thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mio as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. Oh. doesn't even show like it doesn't show a continue here, and it doesn't show this. It's strange. All 3 of their episodes so far have ended differently. Like hers ends with a branch, and then nothing. Yours ended with a suspend telling me you need to come back here later. This one just ended, but shows me there's more. Oh, interesting. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. I probably have enough information to continue this one now.